Hi everyone.
How you doing?
It's the Jimm
And Dave.
Beer Review.
Hey Dave.
And
Sonia the beer
Sonia the
cat.
Beer Cat. What do we have on tap?
We do.
We have
La Chouffe.
La Chouffe.
I'm hoping we're pronouncing that correctly.
Yes.
Here, let me mention. Dave, read about
Okay.
what it says here.
It's La Chouffe is the unfiltered blonde beer which is fermented both in the bottle and in barrels. It is pleasantly fruity, spiced with coriander and tinged with hops.
Coriander. What's coriander?
Coriander. That's right there.
That's coriander.
Coriander. What else? An I?
That's an I.
That's an I. People, I need glasses. I do have glasses.
Yeah,
I
go to
have
beer
more.
and forget to get the stats.
Okay. Did I go to the right?
Yes,
Go
one of those
left.
tabs. Keep going. Close that.
This one?
No, close that.
This one?
Nope.
This one?
Close that.
What was that? Ow!
Go to Beer Advocate.
Ow! I don't have... Oh, okay. It keeps on going. Okay. Here we go. This is a strong... Belgian strong pale ale. Alcohol by volume is 8. That's strong.
Now, the nice thing about this is one of those beers that you can cellar for a while.
Wow.
So if it's a little bit bitter for you, come here, cat. If it's a little bit bitter for you,
Wow.
you can keep it for a long time because of high alcohol content.
Someone gave it a 1 out of 5.
Oh, well, hey, you know.
Somebody. First person put a 4.8 out of 5. Second was 2.2 out of 5. Second was 4 out of 5. And third was like 1 out of 5.
They do like their little elf fun.
I do like the bottles, man. I really like these bottles.
Yeah, and that says on the bottle itself, it says an artisanal Belgian golden ale.
8% alcohol by volume.
Now, these guys have been brewing for a very, very long time.
They look old. They look like gnomes.
Elves.
They look like they're gnomes.
That's true. Pour it up, buddy.
I am, Pally. Bub. I like saying bub a lot.
Now, this is a blonde.
Bub.
Look at that.
Put it down before I spill it.
Spillage.
I don't want to spill any spillage, though. My goodness, people.
I'll take a picture of this later. La Chouffe. Again, we're hoping we're pronouncing that correctly.
La Chouffe.
But someone told me I
Can you
pronounced
Google
it.
that?
I did. What, the pronunciation?
How to pronounce it?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Google, how do
right.
you pronounce La Chouffe? La Chouffe.
Chouffe.
Hey, Siri,
It's
what's
Belgian.
up with that?
Oh, look at that.
I like that. A lot of head. I got a head with a lot of head.
Well, that is unfiltered, but I can see carbonation. Now, it looks a lot darker on the screen here, but this is very blonde.
Yeah, the bottle looks so big on that, man. That's not the regular bottle.
That's a different bottle on the
Bottle.
Beer Advocate. So,
Yeah.
unfiltered. Now,
Food
this is-
pairings. Food pairings. There's
sure.
food pairings. I'm sorry. Sorry for interrupting.
Please.
Chicken, pork, pork fillet, and lamb. Fennel, broccoli, and asparagus. I don't like asparagus. I can take broccoli. I don't know what the hell fennel is. Fish. I don't. What is that?
No, that's funny.
I don't know what that is. Fennel is what?
Fennel is a funnel's retarded cousin. Excuse me.
What?
Slow adult.
I'm sorry.
No, Sony.
The fish is monkfish, tuna, and mussels. I like mussels. I don't know what monkfish is, and I don't like tuna.
It's not a tuna.
It's not a tuna. Coriander, chive, ginger.
Generally, I don't like coriander in beer at all.
Is this cheese?
No, this is one of those breweries that's been operating for hundreds of years, and so their yeast is just their yeast.
It's not infection, is it?
No,
Yeast
no.
infection?
No, for brewing. And the neat thing about it is that you'll always hear, oh, this is a Belgian yeast. So, now, as I was saying about the color, this is very unfiltered. This is not clear, and yet I can still detect the carbonation going on
Look
inside
at
of
this.
it.
It's light on the bottom and darker on top.
Well, I guess the thicker it gets, the more the
That's
unfilteredness.
weird. I never saw that before.
Yeah, that is unusual, I will say.
Is that just a light? No, it's not. Do you need to stir this?
No, I just think it's because it gets thicker as it gets higher to the top.
Really?
Yeah, really. It's unfiltered, so there's more sediment.
No,
on
wait a
the
minute.
inside.
Look at this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Dark, light. Dark, light.
What?
There's something up with this glass.
Okay, it's fine. Anyway, smell? Excuse me. We're catching whiff doesn't sound good. Let's enjoy the effervescence.
Snap, crackle, pop, Rice Krispies.
Well, it smells like a Belgian beer.
Yes, doesn't have a lot of smell to it, in my opinion. It just tastes like a. I mean, it smells like it's going to be a good beer.
Let's hope so. Cheers.
Cheers, peoples.
Mmm. That has character.
Mmm. Mmm.
Now, for 8%, you don't get a lot of alcohol flavor, do you?
Mmm. This is good.
This is really good. This is very expensive.
You know what I feel like? That dog from the cartoons, Muttley. He's like, mmm, mmm. And he goes up in the air and he's like, mmm. Comes down and makes some sound.
Oh, no, I think...
Is that Muttley from the Great Racers or whatever it is? Some Snidely Whiplash and the Muttley dog.
Was that Muttley?
Yeah,
or
Muttley.
You think about that one that was going... I thought that was the one... That wasn't a Scooby Snack.
Muttley did that.
Oh, yeah, but there was a dog that went up in the air.
Scooby, I was young Scooby, whatever it was.
Right.
I was baby Scooby, whatever his name was. I can't remember his name was.
But the dog got a treat and he went up in the air and he floated down.
He did that too, but that was
I
different.
remember that. Well, I gotta say, this is a unique experience. This is probably priced out of most people's range. I actually bought this. I went to a tasting at our friends at King of Prussia Beer Outlet, and they were like, "Well, we got this variety case that's $90." And I was just like, "Totally worth it." And I went and spent the money, and then later I was just like, "Why did I spend the money?" But you know what? We're going to cellar the rest of this case, and we're going to enjoy it some months from now.
You sell the rest of this?
Oh, yeah.
So you took out one beer out of each one, and then we're going to sell the rest?
Yes.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Don't worry, you'll still get it, buddy. But
I can wait.
But that's the nice thing about high alcohol or high ABV beers is that they can wait. And because this is both barrel and bottle fermented, it's just going to keep going and getting better and better and better. We're down in the basement now, and it's in the side room, so the temperature is going to be very good for, I believe, conductive to beer. So, Well, these people apparently have been brewing for hundreds of years, and it shows. They seem to know what they're doing.
That tastes like a Belgian beer.
That tastes like a Belgian beer. This is a blonde style, like we said
not
before.
too hot.
Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of when I tried Dragon's Milk. We haven't reviewed it yet.
Oh, you tried that too, and I haven't yet. I tried to get it today, people, but they're out.
It's much like Dogfish Head's 120. That something that you can cellar, but the alcohol is so high that is a strong component of flavor, which is one of the reasons you might want to cellar it, because over time maybe the flavor will mellow, and some of the other characteristics of the beer will come up. This is a very new thing to Jim and Dave, because when we first started, we didn't know anything. Dave just now learned about top fermenting and bottom fermenting today. I've sort of knew about that myself.
Well, you talked about it before, but I didn't really pay much attention. It's probably because I had a few beers in me already, and I was just like, beer, I don't want beer.
Yeah, Dave's just like,
I'm very short.
Fermenting, beer, Grimmy, drink now, go.
I mean, people, I can be deep about some things, but usually with beer, it's just like, and I want to be more educated, and I want to know more about things, and I want to teach you all, and I want to absorb. But, a lot of times after a hard week of work, I come over here with my best friend, have some good beer reviews. I'm just like, beer, drink, have fun.
But we are here to try things. Now, listen, if you've got the bread, the moolah, the scratch.
You know what else I saw?
This is a good beer for you to try. Matter of fact, I think I sampled them all at the beer tasting, and they're all fantastic. This is the second one we're reviewing. And it's very good. Dave, I think we need to give a number. Oh, that's classic.
I give it an 8.5, I think.
I give it an 8.
Yeah, I give it an 8.5.
Yep, I might give it an 8 myself. Possibly an 8.5, but this is really good stuff. Now, listen, just because it's not a 10, that is not a compliment. Anything from basically the 7 and 8 range are really, really good. So if you can afford it, try this. This would go the food pairings Dave mentioned, and you know what? We really like it. Maybe even 8.5. It's fantastic. Really smooth. You can taste the quality. The high ABV, again, a little pricey, but wonderfully smooth. Great example of the blonde style. And this is one of the reasons you'd want to go to Europe to sample something like this in its native country, because, oh, man, what a treat this beer is.
Very good. Good choices, my friend.
Thank you. Well, thanks to our friends at King of Prussia Beer Outlet.
Yes,
They
you guys
are
are awesome.
the most knowledgeable people I know. They're like this one, that one, and they'll just like blah 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 about it, and they're like, this is why I like it. And I'm really learning a lot from those guys. They're great, so we're giving them a plug.
Always looking to learn when it comes to beer.
Absolutely, and we're going to share that knowledge with you. But listen, please don't drink and drive. Pregnant women should not drink alcohol if you're under 21. Don't watch this. Don't operate heavy machinery, and unless you're in the military service. Because if you're 18, you're in the military, please. I'll buy you one, quite frankly, because we thank you for your service. And Dave, I think it's very important that the reason we're here is so we can help you to drink good beers.
And have a good laugh or two.
With friends.
Yes.
Say bye, Dave.
Bye, Dave. Oh, my goodness.